So yeah, about 18 months ago we were pretty heavily reliant on other aquariums to actually donate moon jellyfish to stop this display, because we weren't particularly successful with our culturing. So because of that reliance on other aquariums, we kind of went back to the drawing boards, and I built new polyp systems to hold the early stages of the jellyfish life cycle, and built new small chrysals for growing on. From that, I mean, we've turned it around completely in 18 months. That we really are kind of leading the way in the UK sort of jellyfish culturing. So we only have one display chrysal, this one here. So we have a policy of trying to rotate the species as much as possible. So we'll put moon jellyfish on for say 4 months or 6 months. The one before these sea nettles, we had the Phylorhiza punctata, which is a white spotted jellyfish from Australia. Beautiful jellyfish, bright blue with white spots all over, that has algae living inside the tissue, so zooxanthellae, and that works as a symbiotic relationship. So the algae photosynthesizes and feeds the jellyfish, and in return the jellyfish is providing quite a safe place for the algae to live. So there's a symbiotic relationship there. So the light level was much higher when we had the Phylorhiza on display. Now we're displaying this species, sea nettle. It's the black star northern sea nettle from the Bering Seas. It's also called the Japanese sea nettle. And these are a medusivore species. They feed on other jellyfish. So we now have to breed the moon jellyfish, which acts as a food source. We also feed plankton to them as well, but they have these long sweeping tentacles called lurpets, which they drop down, and individuals have sort of metre and a half long tentacles, which are used for prey capture, and then they draw those up into the body, and then transfer the food into the oral arms, which are slightly shorter but chunkier tentacles in the centre. And so cleaning this tank is a bit of a nightmare because of how long the tentacles are. What we generally do is put the food in first thing in the morning, and then leave it about 10 minutes for the jellyfish to lift all those tentacles up. And then that stops a lot of the tangling issues, and then we can get the cleaning pole in there. Although clearly we've missed this patch of algae, so ignore that.
Oh, that's fantastic. Really cool. Beautiful, aren't they?
They're amazing. And actually, with this, you can just see the gonads are now starting to develop. So the orange section underneath is where the gonads are developing, and this is the sort of next area of research we're really concentrating on this year, is looking at planular development. So a way of getting genetically diverse polyp stock from planular larvae. So we're using Aurelia aurata, which is the moon jellyfish, as the model species to start with. But then we're really keen on displaying native predatory species. So we have species very similar to this in UK waters. So we want to kind of showcase what we have in our own shores, really.
Fantastic.